What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? We are here. We're
Oh,
here.
hello. Hello.
What's up, baby?
How are you?
Oh, like I said, living the dream.
Yeah. How's
Told you guys.
everybody doing?
Told you guys we'd be here tonight. She don't call no shot.
Late.
You're late.
I was on time, actually.
I wouldn't quite say that.
Yes, I was.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully, everybody is living the dream. And for those that aren't, if you have loved ones that aren't, obviously, send them your love when you can. So let's try.
And today is a love day.
It is.
Oh, it's almost over, but
Happy Valentine's, people.
yeah.
Hopefully everybody is was able to spend time with their loved ones, whether that be an old lady, an old man, your children, your parents, whoever happens to be the loved one in your life that you celebrated with. I hope that it was a great day for you guys.
Yeah.
As for me and mine, she forgot.
No, I didn't.
Whatever, bro.
I didn't forget.
I'm just playing.
I was
Um,
gonna say.
I'm just kidding. She told me happy Valentine's Day about 7 o'clock, something like that.
We were telling each other last night. Stop it.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just playing. What the fuck is going on here?
Are you good over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, there we go.
Get your life.
I don't like missing out on these things, so I gotta put the YouTube one I got on my phone, but it wasn't catching. So, all right, now it is. Get this.
Oh my god, this guy. Do you guys see what I have to put up with?
Oh yes, what a tough life you have, Sergio. What's up, brother? He said, "What's up, everyone?" And he's laughing. Sergio said, "Yeah, you're first, but come time to start, you'll be late."
Yeah, yeah.
I do it because I know that's already the expectation, and yeah, I wouldn't want to disappoint.
Yeah, good way to clean it up.
He said 2 nights in a row. Whoop. Joanna probably feels safe from the migra, so she's more out there. Oh, JP. Burgueño came on and said,
I can't even
"Cuba."
respond because that was funny.
Yeah, but I told you guys were gonna come on. I told you. I told you. What up, Burgueño? Said AP. AP said call. And of course, Maruka talking shit said he's late. So just said we knew
Mm-hmm.
he would be late. Oh, we knew he would be. Then AP finished his sentence and said late. Are you sure you guys aren't Valentines? Chale, he said. AP said had a whole 1 hour timer. Yeah. Le Dodgers, Cubole, brother. He said, Cubole Chronicles Familia to everybody. Sergio said, AP, Burqueño, White Fits, LA Dodgers, and saludos. He said, oh, saludos. LA Dodgers Blue said, Cubole Burqueño. AP said, we should add to the community guidelines. Host shall always be on time. I wonder if I could. It wouldn't be accomplished, but I could definitely put it. LA Dodgers Blue said, Cubole Sergio, hope you're doing good. Billy B23 said, what up, everybody? Peace. What's up, Billy? How you doing, brother? Sergio said, likewise, LA Dodgers Blue. Sergio said, Billy the B23 kid. Watch out.
Oh, kid? That's what we're doing?
That's all of us.
That's what we're doing? Okay.
B23 kids. What up, everybody? Said Billy B23. I'm already hit that. Sergio, what's good, bro? He said, Burqueño said, Sergio, LA Dodgers, shaking hands 100. Burqueño said, AP, same thing, shaking hands. Billy, shaking hands. Johnny Chicas B23, ¿qué hubo, brother? He said, ¿qué hubo, Chronicles Familia? Saludos a todos. That means hello to everybody. For those that need translated. Burqueño said, Johnny, shaking hands. Heart Life Phoenix is in the house. What's up, Tony? He said, good.
Tony.
AP said, Valentine's Day is over in half the USA. It's over here, yeah. More than half, you know. Burqueño said, Tony, shaking hands. Johnny Chinga said, ¿qué huele, Burqueño? Billy B23 said, AROMF. What's that mean? AR. Okay. So that's, original motherfucker. Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
Israel Sanchez said, what up? El Chapulín. What's up, Israel? How you doing, brother? I saw that you said hello last night, homeboy, and I thought that I wasn't sure if you were still on or not, and then I reminded Maruca of our personal relationship that predates YouTube y la madre. And then she started, when I explained a little bit about our relationship, she started apologizing to you for me, but I told her we had already spoke. Hopefully everything is well with you, homeboy. You're doing good and living the dream.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Huh?
Just that I remember that last night.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sergio said, as the new sister wife, I thought I was going to get a little something for Valentine's Day, but nope, not a damn thing.
You have to wait till your second year. Okay.
You got to put in work first, fool.
Stop.
Israel said, good to see you, amigo. Right back at you, homeboy. Right back at you, brother. Burqueño says, Sergio, damn, they did you dirty like that? I'm telling you, those third wheel relationships don't work. Johnny Chinga said, Cublet, Sergio, AP, LA Dodgers, Billy B23, Tony. Angel Maldonado said, what's up, everyone? Cublet, brother. How you doing, homeboy? Hopefully you're good. Johnny Chinga said, ¿Qué onda, Israel? Billy B23 said, Johnny B23, peace. Johnny threw a little cholo emoji.
Not about the loco cholo.
AP said, Giovanna, I saw you on Instagram. Why you look 51?
You ain't never seen me on Instagram. Thank you, sir.
Israel Sanchez said, I am good. I think he was saying, when you said I'm good, bro, I am go. Burqueño said, I changed my name because Krusty said, big motherfucker and all the other motherfuckers, now I can't change it back for 2 weeks.
Oh, what?
You got stuck with it, fool? AP said, my little brother made principals list. Proud of that, Vato. That's feeding me right there.
Cute.
That's good right there. And you know what, honestly, bro, I hope you voiced that to him, or that was one of my gripes when I was a kid. All the good shit I ever did never got acknowledged, and all the bad shit always did. You know, that's where the attention came in. Again, not that that was anybody's fault but my own, but you know, when you're a kid, man, I think, you guys
It's still good to hear it from people.
Yeah,
especially your family.
Especially as a kid, I think that it's just to have positive reinforcement on you know the good things that you're doing. I think are they're just, I don't know. I think it's good for a lack of a better word, pues. Sergio said, Burqueño, straight dirty, bro. Fucking Sergio. Big motherfucker said, sup, fam, puro beat 2-3. Whoa, what's up, homeboy? Burqueño said, big motherfucker. And he's shaking hand. Israel said, our intimate relationship. Que no, LOL. Yeah, bro. I'm not sure. We've never. I briefly um, touched on it on here one time, um, but I never really. That goes into the whole war story thing that I'm not really fond of speaking on. I will say this: the only thing that the only good that could come from that story is the fact that who you are today and who I am today, um, those passing relationships that way, how easily it is to do bad in those instances. Um, a good person, meaning you, and the families that you've built, uh, may not have happened if I had succeeded in what happened at that time. And it just goes back to the same thing I say. You know what I mean? It's just a fucked up lifestyle, and that leads to just nothing but destruction and all bad. But big motherfucker said Burqueño, put the fist up. Israel Sanchez said, I'm good. AP said, I did. I posted him on Instagram and gave him $50.
Oh, that's cool. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations to your little brother. That's an accomplishment.
it
Big
is.
time.
AP said, my tias always flexing their kids are dating and driving. So just said, I made the principals list hella times growing up, but for different reasons. Fucking Sergio.
That's good.
I was actually on the I think it was sixth grade. I was on principal's list and honor roll. Yep. Fuck happened to me, huh? Israel said, when we are kids, it's all impressionable. It is. It is. And I think kids notice that type of stuff. You know what I mean? They notice the fact that there's no positive reinforcement when they do good things. So I showed them my bro killing the games at 8P. That's feed me.
That's cool.
8P
I like
says, Sir
it.
Simon, Sergio, me too. Teachers would say I was brilliant, but that I applied it to the wrong things. Ah, brilliant. Don't go too far, fool. They probably said you were kind of smart.
Eh, he
They
was the
said,
smartest in the ESL class. He was killing it.
they said the same thing to me, honestly. They would say that if I applied myself, I would go far, but that I wouldn't, and I talk too much in class and all that shit.
You just didn't have no common sense.
No common sense?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I had common sense. I just didn't care.
You needed to be grounded. You needed a butt whooping.
Yeah, because juvenile hall wasn't like being grounded. Billy B23 said, big motherfucker B23, brother, peace. Pequeño said, Angel, Israel, peace. ¿Qué ondas, Johnny Chinga, said Israel. AP said, my self-esteem was so low, I thought they were just trying to run game on me. Yeah, I probably had that same issue. Low self-esteem as a child, for sure. Big motherfucker said, Billy, my B23 brother. Israel said, what is good is what only God let it happen and with a purpose. What is good is what only God let it happen and with a purpose. Yeah. Soldier said, AP, exactly what I was told to. Oh, exactly what I was told to. Gotta say with that inflection. Israel said, understand the cat is so jealous of my life, LOL. AP said they used that word, Grill. I was in English honors, Giovanna. I, unlike others, could pronounce words. Celery, library, all that.
So that's that.
Burqueño said, at 11 years old, I was A's with my dad. Very next year, I moved with my mom, turned to F's. A year later, after that, I was in juvenile camp, parenting. Hold on, let me see something. Let me put you guys on hold real quick. I got about to want to talk.
This episode of Chronicles is being brought to you by Lerma's Heating and Cooling, a Phoenix-based company that works on residential and commercial projects. We at Lerma's Heating and Cooling know what it is to come from a less than ideal home life, and that's why we support those whose focus is the betterment of our at-risk youth. We are skilled, licensed professionals ready to jump on any job and get you comfortable. Just give us a call at 602-348-2020. We hope you enjoy the rest of this podcast.
Keep doing it. All right, bro. Sorry about that. ¿Dónde estamos? Parenting definitely makes a difference, said Burqueño. It does, bro. Yeah, for sure.
It does, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked about it ad nauseum. I mean, broken homes is the most that's what everybody has in common in prison for the most part. You know what I mean? Of course, there are the outliers, but for the most part, broken home is where most people that end up in prison started out as. And broken people do broken people hurt and do fucked up shit. It's tough to know that it starts pretty much at childhood, because it does. It's a lifetime of but like I say too, there is personal responsibility involved in that. But I don't think it's a little bit of everything, I guess. AP said, true, Burqueño. Israel said, I'm writing a book, Cricket. I got this John Maxwell, big-time writer and well-known, wants my story. Is that right? That's good, brother. Are you going to use am I in it? You got to put a fake name, bro. I don't want to look that bad.
Oh, my God. Don't listen to him.
Oh, shit. Big motherfucker said, my son got a D on his test, so I bought him a Carhartt beanie. He worked hella hard for it. Are you joking, big motherfucker? You clowning, bro? Or serio? What's a Carhartt? What? He said his son got a D on his test, so he bought him a Carhartt beanie. He worked hella hard for it. What's a Carhartt beanie?
I don't know. I just know that my son, he better have made good grades. He always made good grades.
Yeah.
Every time we'd go to his conferences, all the teachers would say, we have no problem with him. He's a good kid. That's his only job, is to make good grades. You don't do a good job in school, you don't have a phone. You don't have an Xbox. You don't have a TV.
Yeah.
That means that you're not studying enough, because he sure knows how to play that game.
That he did.
But yeah.
See, nothing happens just because, and neither does it on your life as well, said Israel. Yeah. AP said, I forgive George Lopez. He's still ugly as fuck.
Oh, there's no doubt that he's not ugly. I mean, I never even thought, like, his show, the George Lopez show, I never thought it was, like, funny. I couldn't watch it. Like, I couldn't. Now, his stand-up stuff, it was funny, but a lot of the stuff that he would talk about, and here you guys go, you're gonna make fun of me, I couldn't relate to that stuff.
Yeah.
How he grew up, because I didn't grow up like him.
Yeah, he had a fucked up childhood.
I mean, it was funny. Yeah. But his show wasn't. And then his show now, I don't watch it. But you guys know how I feel about celebrities. I don't give them that.
but I think that we went to the comedy show, and I thought he was funny as fuck. But I'm the same way. The show is like TV show. I don't think it was funny, but I
No.
don't think a lot of those were. It's like corny humor, you know. You laugh at it,
Yeah.
supposed to, but it's not.
Yeah. But with, like what we talked about yesterday, I just don't think he meant it that way or whatever. But I mean, it's just really hard when you're in the spotlight. I mean, we have like 6 people watching us. God forbid we put a short up and, Jawan talks stuff and she's a hater and it's like people really don't like me that, are really hating.
Yeah,
Probably because I'm speaking the truth. I don't know. But imagine millions of people that watch him, so it's kind of feel bad. But yeah, he's not aging well. That's just me.
yeah. Well, he got that papa nose. It's from drinking.
From drinking?
Yeah, that papa nose, that big red nose.
Oh,
Geronimo said, "What's really going on, Croniclero? Snowed like all hell here up in North Arisla. Closed I-40. Did it really, brother? That bad, huh? It was
I know
cold.
it rained really hard here today.
Yeah, it was cold too, ¿no? Es lo que dijiste.
Yeah,
Burqueño said, AP that knows. Yeah, papa knows.
yeah.
That's what's up, big motherfucker, especially if it was math. AP said the years have not been good to George. Big motherfucker said, Simon, as long as he gives it his best, that's all I can ask and makes me proud. Yeah, that's for sure, bro. I mean, if you see that they're struggling, like it's, they're working hard to whatever it is, then you have to, you have to support and give them the praise that they deserve for that. You guys, I'm gonna turn off my thing. Simone, it's a brand. Oh, Carhartt, it's a brand. Rale. Can you say Carhartt is that company that makes those thick winter jackets? Orale.
Oh, okay. But sometimes you gotta just boost their self-esteem too. So that's a good thing that you did that. Especially like if they had a bad day, you want to get them something nice, or if they're
Yeah.
just like struggling with something, sometimes they just need that reassurance.
Israel said, yeah, I'm gonna use el Chapulín as el mero mero. Cut it out.
Oh Lord.
Shit. Just lie, bro. Make me sound good. Like I'm not a mean, like I wasn't a bad guy. Antonio said 4 fried chicken breasts, mashed potatoes and gravy, 2-foot-long chili cheese dogs, chili cheese fries, 3 blueberry cream pies, lemonade, and water. Wow. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but it sounds good. Urqueño said the tan jackets, jean jackets. That's the Carhartt. Geronimo said, great, mijo Jovan. Parents have everything to do with that accomplishment. Right on. Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. I can't take credit for none of that. Big motherfucker said, Burqueño, I don't know why so many youngsters like that brand. I mean, it's a workman's gear brand. Man, I never seen it. Carhartt, huh? Maybe I have. I'd have to see the logo. I never heard the name. I seen on the Instagram thing you sent me, babe, about the Milwaukee thing. Pumping the water out of the hole.
Oh my God.
That looks cool. I just ordered two, like one is the urinal auger, and then I ordered the Milwaukee, it's like an electric one, and then I ordered the Milwaukee, it's like a toilet air, it's called the air snake.
You know who sent that to me? My brother.
Oh yeah?
And he's like, send this to Manuel. I was like, why don't you just send it to him? Like,
Which brother? The one here?
Yeah,
Oh.
his scary self.
I just bought a grip of the storage supply stuff so I can put a whole like a wall here of Milwaukee stuff.
Oh my god.
Yupper. Israel said, but a man having a little bit of money and a woman will find cute in any man. Whoa, wait a
Yeah.
minute. But a man having a little bit of money and a woman will find cute in any man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, money shit. Money makes motherfuckers gorgeous, bro. That's what I need money. That way Maruka can start saying I look 23 too.
You're stupid. You look gorgeous, sir.
Everybody sees it but her.
I never said you weren't good looking. I just don't think you look 23.
Fucking hater.
I think you look 35. What's wrong with 35? You're 45.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Porque said I grew up with the mouse behind the refrigerator y todo. Yeah, so did I. He said it's warm behind back there. If I were a mouse, that's where I would be.
Oh my god.
Chele is in here. What's up, Chele?
Chella.
Chele Bell. Hola, fam. She said, what's up?
Oh, I miss you.
Big motherfucker said, but he got A's and B's on the rest of his classes. Yeah, he's just struggling. My son kind of struggled with math. That was, no,
No,
was it
that's what
math?
he was good at.
Yeah, that's what he was good at. Which one was it? He was struggling. Not to the point of F's or anything, but what was it? Do you remember? I can't remember now.
I think it's because he was in those what those classes called?
I can't
Prep
remember.
or something, or pep, or
Yeah, whatever it was.
and he's like, well, of course it's hard. I'm a sophomore with or he was a freshman with juniors, and so he struggled in that class. I think he would get like a C or a B minus, but
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
me either. Geronimo said I-40 and I-17 are closed.
Oh, dude, it was so windy over here. It was raining so hard. It's crazy. It's so
Weather's
cold
crazy.
outside. Yeah.
A couple of days of heat, and the next day cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Eugenio said, Chele, peace. Chele said, my phone T-Mobile sucks now. I'm using iPad. Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Well, whatever you can use, whenever you can, you're more than welcome. Always. Geronimo said, big motherfucker, toda madre, hermano. Israel said, thank God I'm home. I almost jackknifed on I-80 in Wyoming. Is that right?
Mhm.
Damn. That's right. You're a trucker now, right, bro? You drive the diesels. It's good shit. Chela said, hola, AR. Talk about Purqueño. Big motherfucker said, Geronimo, thumbs up. Purqueño said, Geronimo, I had to come to Texas instead of Arizona because of that I-40 shutdown.
Okay.
Geronimo said, Chele, hola, hermana. Sergio said, I struggled to get a D minus because I couldn't focus. So did they call that ADD? It wasn't that back then, or yeah, I mean, I guess you're not my age. Did they call it ADD?
Well,
Chela said, hola, Sergio. Michael Salcido said, do you know what happened to Pablo Naranjo from Tucson? I don't, bro. Um, I don't even know who that is. The only Naranjo I know is Israel Naranjo. He's on death row. He was my celly in Buckeye in like 2000 or 99 or something like that when they first opened Buckeye. Israel Naranjo. But that's the only I don't remember any Paul from Tucson, brother. I'm not sure. Chele said, hola, cricket and wifey.
Hello.
Israel said George Lopez got rich by being spiteful. That's what made him so bitter as well.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know.
he does think so because he said it.
Yeah,
I think he got rich off of his uh his past, his
yeah,
you know his troubled life.
yeah. I will say this. I mean, we said it last night too. Dude don't owe shit to nobody. You know what I mean? He's a funny motherfucker. He 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 had a career that was, he was, he basically made it. He did his thing. People talk about him as one of the better comedians. So I definitely don't think that he owes anybody. But I mean, of course, it'd be better if he was, what everybody would want him to be. But he's just not, I guess. Rascal is in here. What's up, bro?
Oh, hello.
He said, "You know how the feed me clothes are actually just work clothes? It's a trip." Yeah. All the Dickies and all that también.
To you guys. Huh.
What's up, Rascal? How you doing, brother?
In high school, I didn't know anybody that wore work clothes.
You want to come in and talk shit to her again, bro?
I
It
did
is.
it. I mean, just did it.
Kenyon said, "Big motherfucker, I think it's just showing off because those things are expensive. The clout."
Well, yeah, kids like expensive stuff. I mean,
I didn't. I was cool with Dickies and some Chucks.
I don't know.
Those were the
Well,
days.
I don't know. Mijo grew up with all that stuff, so the
Those were the
newest
days.
shoes, the newest stuff. So I get
Chucks,
it.
Chucks were like $29. Remember?
No, I don't. Well, I don't. I don't. What do you want me to? I don't remember. I've never purchased a pair for myself. Sorry.
You've never purchased a pair?
Well, what a guy.
Big motherfuckers at Rascal, right? Like Dickies, those were also work clothes. Geronimo said, "Burqueño winter wonderland. Hope these fools slow down on the highway when it's cleared." Snow plows are hummingbirds, said Geronimo. Rascal said, "It seems like guys in relationships are more attracted to a certain breed of female." Oh, yeah. The ones like vatos that are with rucas, other bitches try to get them or something.
What?
He said it seems like guys in relationships are more attractive to a certain breed of female. Like there's a certain broads that go after married vatos and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I wonder why. And usually they go after. Let's be honest. It's usually married rich guys. Geronimo said, humming down the road right now." Not hummingbird. I don't know why he said it. I just read along. Chella said, "I've never been one of those girls that money make a man look good. No way."
okay.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't with you for your money. I
Yeah,
met
you were.
you. No, you were in there.
I know. I had honey buns.
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
Rascal said, "I just set an electric trap for that pinche mouse behind the fridge."
Oh,
Geronimo said,
well,
"Homie, hang out." That's a correct statement. Geronimo said, "It was scary movie sounds put side all day. Oh, outside all day." Yeah. Burqueño said, "I'm waiting for my trailer swap now. Going to hit the snow on the way back."
oh, be careful.
Yeah. Israel said, "I'm using smoke signals." Hola, Geronimo said, "Chele." Big motherfucker said, "Did you hear about the nitric acid spill on I-10 in Kobe? They evacuated people for like a mile around." Yeah, it was like a train derailment, right? Another one. Hey, but what do you guys think about all these unidentified flying object things that they've been tripping on, bro? Anybody got any conspiracy theories we can talk about?
Well, did you get that video I sent you earlier about
No,
this
what?
guy? This guy was talking about that there's going to be another pandemic in 2025. Like they already kind of announced it, and they know that where it's going to come from. It's going to come from Brazil.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, how do they know that? How do they already know where it's coming from?
Yeah.
They already have the name. They already have where it's coming from. It's going to happen in like a couple years. It's going to affect littler kids. So it's like, how? It's just sad.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a trip. I was seeing earlier I think it was on Joe Rogan or something, they were talking about all the other, like, recently there's been so many. They said, like, in Kiev and in Russia, there's been a lot of sightings of unidentified flying objects, not necessarily obviously extraterrestrial, but just shit in the sky. And um, they said that Russia shot one down on January 3rd, and then now the U.S. has shot a few down, but nobody's actually like showing what it is or talking about it, or I don't know. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Maybe Anunnakis are coming back.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Chele, said Sergio. Israel said, I'm an owner operator, brother. Yeah, I remember you said that. Angel said, I heard about that. Sergio said, it was everything I had going on at home. They tried to say it was ADHD. Yeah. Um, I got the same thing back then. Same thing. So instead of ADD, they had said ADHD when I was a kid. Or a little bit. Yeah, I was still a kid. 16, 17, whatever it, at that time that was something new, like it was just be starting to be used. I mean, I'm sure that diagnosis goes a lot back, but where it became, it was used more often. I never believed it about myself, though. I think they just used it to try to better my circumstances for sentencing and shit like that. RL came in with the peace sign. What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
Israel said George said it. G Thought said, how many truckers here, Cricks? In the chat, brother? I'm not exactly sure. I know, like, Israel. Um, I know
Pequeño.
Daniel. I'm not sure who else, to be honest. I know there's others. I think there's a few others. I'm not exactly sure, brother. Michael Salcido said, that's Karamati. Our love and respect to you and yours. Ese Kwali Wali. Thank you, brother. Right back at you, homeboy. You out of here? Buenas noches, bro.
Bye.
Homie Hangout said, not right now. Oh, he doesn't have the beanie on, babe.
Oh,
We still
God.
need to talk, fool. We got to get on the phone. There's so much little hottie that I been learning on this thing that is crazy. Israel said it was his choice to sell himself out. Look at Fluffy. He made it with class. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Fluffy did. He started a fight with him. That guy Gabriel, he started a fight with George.
Yeah.
He started a fight with what's that guy's name? He has like curly hair and his eyes are all like out. He's super funny. Esparza. Yeah, he started with him. Like they're going back and forth. It's like, what the heck? Why are you guys fighting? But whatever.
And I don't think necessarily. Like, again, I don't think that George Lopez is a sellout. I don't. But We talked about for 3 hours yesterday, so there's no reason to repeat it tonight. Surgeon said your victims wore work clothes, white fence.
My victims?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I don't have no victims. What victims? What'd I say?
Israel says some Ben Davis.
See, I'm always getting blamed for stuff I didn't even do. See what I mean?
Watcha. Junior G came in, said like 32, then he said like 13. What's up, Junior G? How you doing, brother? It's been a minute. Been a minute since you've been here, Holmes. Hopefully, like I always say, hopefully what kept you away was nothing negative. Everything's going good. Israel said snow plows are salt shakers. Junior G said I was going to wait for like 14, but it was waiting. It was taking too long. 13 ain't my cup of tea. It's the long. Israel said narcissist women, the ones that like varios vatos with feria. Yeah, I mean, shit.
Or the ones that would go after like the married husband.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those probably. Toronto's bitch.
It jumped.
No, I spilled a little bit of Dr. Pepper on my shirt. It was like a.
Did you finish that bottle?
No, I'm doing it now.
Oh my god.
But I got it in that cup of ice so that nobody talks shit.
Well, it just looks funny because the bottle's so big.
It's just a fucking 2-liter. So just said you're bullying victims.
Oh no. They're okay. I'm going to find them, and I'm pretty sure they're okay now. They're probably just living their life.
Speaking of Israel, did you see the article I was interviewed for, bro? It's posted on the community chat if you can check it out. If you can't get to it, it was done by Unilad. If you Google Unilad and Mexican Mafia, it comes up. And it was a pretty good. It was well, except for the headline where she kind of fibbed. It's a pretty good article. You should check it out, brother. I'm glad that. Well, Geronimo said, "Big motherfucker, damn! I'm going to look for that article." Which one, bro? Am I missing something? Oh, of the acid spill. Yeah, it happened. I'm not sure exactly where, bro, but it was like a train derailment, bro. And then you also had that other highlight, right? The shooting. Big motherfucker said no semi. Oh, it was a semi? Not a train? Wow, I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought train. Israel said mouse traps con peanut butter.
Oh.
You're being serious, bro? Or are you talking about the peanut butter from yesterday?
Well, don't they put food on mouse traps?
Yeah, and they put peanut butter on them too. So I think he might be being. It might just be a funny coincidence.
It's true they put cheese, right?
Yeah, cheese.
Or is that just like...
No, that's true. Yeah.
Oh. They really eat cheese?
They'll eat anything. Fucking.
Oh.
Yeah. AP said, man, I'm going to miss these handmade bolillos in Mexico. Yeah. Big motherfucker said, it's on the news, Geronimo. K-Gun 9.
We need to start a GoFundMe to get AP back.
I remember K-Gun 9. It's a news station out of Tucson. When I was right there in Santa Rita, we used to watch it. Michael Salcido said the government is about to pull wool over the people's eyes. What do you think about that, bro? What do you mean? Elaborate, because I'm actually like interested in. I'm tripping on that right there. How there's so much going on right now in the skies for whatever reason.
I'm scared.
No, I'm not.
I am. I was scared.
They wouldn't hurt us. They made us.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Angel said it's a distraction, Sears or something like it. It's similar to polio.
Yeah, that. That's what's coming. That's what's coming.
Israel said, I have a good idea. What is it? Oh, he said, I have a different idea. I know, I know. Huh? Are you talking to us, bro? Junior G said, flying objects is just the paisa camaradas getting across in a different way. Viva la raza. Ah, pick me, pick me. What are you talking about, Israel? What's good? Hit the thumbs up. Just found this live, said Rand San. What's up, bro? Welcome. Appreciate you coming in and already talking about hitting thumbs up for us.
Oh,
Appreciate
that's really nice of you.
it. I know that
Because
I'm a hoot.
you're not a hoot. I'm a hoot.
Geronimo said I've seen UAPs. Unidentified what? Aerial pussies? Probably not.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to find a
Just
P.
stop.
I don't know what it would
No.
be. What would it be? UAPs.
I don't know, but not that.
Burqueño said something big is coming, that's for sure. Many can feel it. Something's not quite right. You know, I know she's not here tonight, but Ro P had reached out and was talking about the Chinese balloon thing too to me. She kind of uh, she drew a line to some scripture about it, you know, but still it is crazy, you know what I mean? Like all the stuff that's going on. Oh, phenomenon, said Sergio. I've seen unidentified something phenomenon. Aerial phenomenons? Is that what it is? But yeah, she was talking about that too, bro. It's just crazy how much like it's going on. Like if you Google it right now, they say Russia shot down one on January 3rd. There's an actual video. If you look, if you guys Google it, Google. Well, I don't know what it would be, but um, whatever you think it is from what I tell you right now. But they have a video of a pilot as he's flying with the camera out the window, and something flies by like right there. And if you slow it down, it's like a kind of cylindrical, I guess. Um, but unidentified. It's a trip. It's just more and more. It looks like. AP said, honestly, I think we're actually going at it with other countries harder than they want to admit, and they can't really keep it under wraps anymore.
Yeah.
That could be. Yeah, that could be the case, for real. I mean, the whole Russia thing is crazy. I mean, I think they've, like, dude is threatening to use nuclear weapons, and then the dude out of Kiev is saying that if even talking about it, there should be nuclear weapon retaliation. Like, shit is crazy, man. Like, you don't want to fuck with like nuclear. That's the end right there. That shouldn't even be an option for people. Geronimo said, I have ADHD. Junior G said, I tried to send a few bucks, but it won't let me. You're good, brother. I appreciate that, though. Thank you, homeboy. Burqueño said, Rand San, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Geronimo said, oh, Pete Chronicles, best way, hermano. Israel
And
Sanchez said, okay. Huh?
my niece said, Dear Manuel?
She's looking.
Yeah, just
Hi, Mia. Want to go to the store?
she just left the room. I'll tell her.
It's just that, okay, everything is controlled by media, so controlling the fear phenomena, and that opens up to the NWO, New World Order. There's a real good book that discusses that and a lot more, but it's called Rule. I've talked about it here before. Rule by Secrecy by Jim Marrs. One of the best books I ever read. It goes into all kinds of different, I guess, conspiracy theory type stuff, and it speaks on the New World Order, the Bilderbergers, all the different stuff, the Rothschilds, all the different organizations, Skull and Bones, y la Madre. Pretty good book. Geronimo said, prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. That is my Gmail or my email, whatever you want to call it. And if anybody would like to reach out to me, that is the best way to do it. Here shortly, I'm not sure when, I got to figure out how to do it. I'm going to build a website that will be for the nonprofit organization that we got now. Now that it is up and running and it's an actual 501c3, I need to start making it its own entity. So I'm going to reach out and try to get some, all that made up, and they'll have a new Gmail and all that for that part of it, R. Lopez said, I'm here for the live, just got off work, you will spider white picket fence. Hey.
Oh, hey.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Damien de Leon came in and said, Orale, what's good, brother? Happy V Day a todos.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Right back at you, bro. Happy Valentine's Day. RL said it's the hand gesture we throw up as to say, what's up? What is, bro? The W? Israel said one government, one currency, one leader, one church. Man, I don't know about that, bro. We can barely fucking agree on nothing. I don't see one leader and all that other stuff going on. Everybody's so divided. Porqueño put up the one. Sergio said we spoke about chirujos for 3 hours.
Oh, no.
I don't know if it was all that. We didn't talk about it for 3 hours, bro. Sergio said you're bullying victims. Israel said, I think.
No, I don't think that they were that close. Well, maybe, but they're okay now. They're living a good life. They're happy.
How do you know?
I mean, I don't know, but they couldn't have had it worse than me. I mean, there, I got my payback, okay?
They couldn't have had it worse than you?
Yeah, like after I met you and you got in trouble and stuff, there. I got my payback there.
You have to start taking responsibility for your actions.
I did. Shut up. If I ever run into one, I'll say, hey, sorry I bullied you. Sorry it went that way. But don't worry, some grown Mexican guys were trying to kill me at one time. So there, we're even. My karma came back to get me, for those of you that believe in that.
Israel said, I think entertainers should keep their politics out. They don't answer for us when we are on different tax brackets. I'm kind of divided about that, bro. I agree that they don't answer for us, but I disagree that they should keep their politics out on there because, I mean, they're entitled to their opinions like anybody else. And just because they have a platform doesn't mean that they should just shut up.
I think that they should just shush.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what they think.
I think that.
I mean, they're millionaires. They don't know what we're going through.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you don't want to hear it, you turn it off. But I don't think that you should. That to say they should have no opinions or I don't know.
I don't know. I just liked it better back then when celebrities would just do their thing and be quiet. Like, I don't want to know.
No. AP said, partner of ex-Mexican Mafia member begins her career extorting and threatening a fellow classmates for their lunch money.
Oh my God, no.
Partner?
Partner?
Fucking AP.
Hey, partner.
Rascal said it was well done. I want to do a follow-up with you on the channel. Yeah, for real. Yes, I agree. Rascal said AP is laughing. Angel said it happened in Palestine, Ohio. Yeah. Semi-train, said Rascal. What the fuck is a semi-train, bro? Like a half train? Part train? AP put the little the link to my shit. To the interview. My bad, not my shit. Community what? There's a so usually at the top, I guess if you got an iPhone, I'm not sure it's there. It'll be on the computer or Androids, I think. I don't think they have it on iPhone. But at the top where it says, like when you go to the channel and it says videos, lives, shorts, there's a part that says community. And that's where I like release pictures of people and I say, when I make comments or I throw, it's all right there. And I put the link and a picture of the interview that I did. It's on the community page. That's what they call it. But that's also where, if you're a member, I have a lot of pictures of of different ex or current Mexican Mafia members and all that shit. Just a bunch of different pictures and stuff in there. Chele said the 10 semi-crash. Rascal said, actually, the mousetrap is baited with peanut butter.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's a lot of traps baited with peanut butter, boy. Urquina said, peanut butter works better. Israel said, oh, nice, I'm going to read it. I was looking at it just now. Yeah. Chele said, I think it's China. You think so? It could be both of them together, no? China and Russia?
Huh.
Like just, ¿cómo se dicen? What are them little things? What are they called? The things that you could fly around?
And, no.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like what Walmart is delivering and shit with now?
Yeah.
Can't remember. Like the little remote control helicopters and shit, whatever the fuck they're called. Rand San said, Project Blue Book is what's going on in the skies, big dog. You think so? Some Blue Book shit? What was it? Majestic, right? Was all that too? Could be, bro. Could be. There's a lot more coming out here recently than before. It's just so hard for me to believe that they could have. Well, they haven't kept it a secret, I guess. I mean, everybody knows about all that shit. It just said, there we go with Peanut Chat. Jella said, if that's how they come here, shit, they smart. Israel said, peanut butter and kickstand stand-up guys. LA Dodgers Blue, the government has you paying attention to the sky so they could deflect from what's happening down here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I just don't like, bro. I don't know. If you start talking about politics, no one's going to agree, but I just hate the fact that everything is so divisive. Everything is a fight. Everything is. When you watch the State of the Union address, and I'm not even talking about just Joe Biden here recently and how you feel about him. Every State of the Union that I've ever watched, it's crazy to see because behind them there's always sitting, the minority leader and the vice president, right? And you'll watch every point the president for whatever fucking party says something. The vice president will get up and clap while the other motherfucker just sits there, and vice versa. and they'll boo each other down, and they talk. It's just like, man, you guys are they're like children. It's crazy. These are the people that are running our country. Like they can't agree on anything. Nothing. Everything is a fight. It's crazy. Damien de Leon said unidentified aerial phenomenon. AEP, babe. Oh, UAP.
Babe, I'm gonna mute because I'm probably gonna have to get off. My nose is really stuffy and my throat is hurting and my head is hurting. So I'm just not feeling well right now.
All right, do your thing, baby. I love you.
But I'm gonna just I'll mute, but I'm listening.
Ransan said Project Blue Beam apologies. Oh, is there something I don't know about that one? I don't think, because Blue Book was what 40s, 50s, something like that, along with Majestic, right? I never heard of Project Blue Beam. Geronimo said unidentified aerial phenomenon. Big Muffin says shit getting strange. We better revise our Costco agenda, fool. Right? Sam's Club or Costco, bro. That's the place to be. Gotta take it over, make sure nobody can get in. So, Damon said they even shot something down headed toward the Super Bowl. The White House was speaking on it during the game. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that too. It was breaking news, but was it that close on the way there? I mean, where was it at? That's something that I don't know, I don't think. I know they said there's been 4 of them total. Where were they all at? Geronimo said there's documentation of UAPs that defies normal explanation. G-Thought said, Cricks, we're going to see more and more UFOs as we enter into World War III. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's sad that people just can't get along, bro. Like, we're going to destroy ourselves just out of ignorance, man. But somehow these governments that can't get along and that are killing each other take the moral high ground when it comes to these neighborhoods and stuff. Like, I'm not saying that I agree with gang fighting or any of that, but it's like, if you guys can't even set the fucking example, then we're fucked. Ransan said, yes, the NWO is the reason for Project Blue Beam, the New World Order. Geronimo said, G-Thoughts, that's a scary thought. Loyalty for life, Secure Cricket. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? Tone Low Buds. How you doing, bro? Hola noches. Appreciate you coming in. Maruka's here listening, but she's not feeling well, so I will greet you for her as well. RL said, peace. Israel Sanchez said, world peace will come with a one world leader that will bring peace to the whole world. Do you believe that, bro? I don't know, man. As divisive as everybody is, no one can agree with shit. Where would this person come from? Who would be this magic get everybody together in kumbaya person? Like, it's so hard to picture that people would just drop all this arguing and all this rhetoric, because who would it? There's no way. There's no way, bro. One world leader? There's no way. What would it be? Democrat, Republican, even American, another country? Like, I don't know. It seems so far-fetched. Damien said another good book is called Can America Survive? I can't remember who it's by, but it's a really good book that speaks a lot about what we are going through. I haven't read a book in so long, bro. I love to read.
You want to get locked up again?
No, I'm good. I don't love to read that much. Shit.
Thank you, Porqueño and AP.
Burkina said, a false peace. What's crazy is everything here was already written. Yeah. By the Sumerians with the Anunnaki. Israel said, make an LLC, brother. It become its own entity and it can get loans. I already have a 501c3 corp, brother. I know you haven't been here for a while, but we actually started a nonprofit and got it filed. And watch out, here's the paperwork on it. We already got the IRS's approval to be, under the Section 170 where everything is tax deductible. It's a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. It's already started, bro. Took a long time, been waiting for it, but yeah, we're there, bro. For real. Good thing. God damn it, this thing jumped. Spencer. There it is. Israel said, that's why. 480 said, what's up, Cricket and Miss Cricket? What's up, 480? She's here, bro. She's just not feeling well. How long you been on, Cricket? 1 hour so far, bro. We're not going to stay. I'm not doing 3 hours tonight. I'll probably do another 30, 45 minutes, especially since she's not feeling well. I'll probably shut it down. I'm definitely not doing 3 hours. Not tonight. Porque se que hubo, 480, long time no see, hombre. Israel said, that's why, Cricket, to bring peace is the only way the world does need God, and that's the real fight of good versus evil. 480 said, last night was a good live. I liked it. I thought so too, bro. I thought it was a good conversation. I think having Rascal come in kept the conversation rolling on a good point for real between the three of us. That shit I liked it. Israel said, exactly to the wifey. She said, yeah, Geronimo, that's what I do. I have thoughts, some of them scary, LOL. Angel said, drone. Yeah, Simon, brother. Drone. I said, what'd I say? Fuck you. Remote control helicopter? Fuck. 480 said, Burqueño, what's up, bro? It's been a while. RL said, drone. Somebody hung a dildo on a flying drone, said G-Thoughts. You always come in with those pebbles of wisdom, bro. Art said, hey, Spider, ever have a candy bar under your pillow in the pinta? No, I haven't, bro. Never have. Wasn't my thing. Porteño said, G-Thoughts laughing. Israel said, entertainers represent the 5%. They are the rich and have no clue what the struggle is with us. Well, I definitely believe that. Yeah, I don't think that they have anything in common with us in that sense. I just think that, I don't think they should just shut up and perform. I think, like everybody else, they have an opinion. But you don't have to agree with it. I honestly, I know that they couldn't fathom some of the struggles that people go through. Not all of them, though, because, if you listen to, when we're talking about, George Lopez, that dude had a fucked up upbringing, too. There's a lot of them, what's crazy? A lot of comedians, bro, had, gacho-ass lives, eh? It's like they threw themselves into comedy because of it. It's crazy. 480 said, G-Thoughts, what's up, bro? How's it hanging? LOL. Israel says, drones. G-Thoughts said, UFOs use anti-gravity for unlimited travel. That's how they fly circles around our most advanced jets, F-22. Angel said, divide and conquer. Yeah, that's definitely fucking... right now is the time we're so divided. Burkina said the capital is actually the United States High School. I know, right? So I don't know. Say G-Thoughts exactly correct. Burkina said, hope you feel better, Jovan. Tylenol and Afrin nose spray. Oh, she must have spread that. That's why she came in and said, thank you guys. Good shit. Okay, we bring up Giovanna's extortionist past and she suddenly doesn't feel well and has to mute. Cortatela. Chita said, all good, 480. How are you, sir? Geronimo said, gravity envelope created through element 115. Is that what that one's called? The one from ¿Cómo se llama el güey ese? What was his name? Richard something, right? What was his name, bro? The one who spoke about Element 115 before it was actually a thing. Israel said, "Man, I'm writing in discussions, changing your computer and your computer. Man, I'm writing in discussions, changing, and your computer is too slow." My computer? Rojo said, "I send mine in full, señor." What's up, brother? Right back at you. Ya sabes. 480 said, "Miss Cricket, under the weather." Yeah, our weather has been all messed up. Yeah, she was telling me it's been like warm the last few days, and then today was real cold. And she hasn't felt good all day. She went home early from work. Burkina said, "Have you watched Bob Lazar?" That is his name, Bob Lazar. What did I say? Richard? Same thing. Bob Lazar's interview on Joe Rogan Cricket. He goes into detail on working on anti-gravity craft. He said they are from an old archaeological dig, possibly thousands of years old. Yes, bro. I actually have. I watched that, and I also heard him and Linda. What was her name? Linda Moulton Howe, I believe was her name, when they were on George Norrie and Coast to Coast with George Norrie and the other about the Art Bell. No, Art Bell. What's crazy is how they tried to erase him from the system, and then people proved like he's in the phone book, while of the Area 51 thing, and he, they try to say he didn't work there. Now, I don't think it was Area 51. Well, he'd been there, but there's something else that he was in the phone book in. But all kinds of shit, like it's crazy. Then he took people up, and they recorded where they were like practicing the shit. It's crazy. Bob Lazar. He doesn't come across as a liar, right? It's a trip. He's the one that had talked about that Element 115. Geronimo said, "Hola, Mr. Rojo. How are your parents doing?" Trained sheep, said Israel. Trained sheep. Rojo said, "Geronimo. Bob Lazar is a genius," said G Thoughts. 480 said, "All over powder." Power, you mean? Yeah. AP said, "Greetings, Rojo." G Thoughts, "Yes." Bob Lazar, said Geronimo. Senor Rojo P, said 480. Rojo said, "Awesome," 480. Ransan said, "It will be the Antichrist, bro." Yeah, I mean, that's the story, bro. I don't know how many of you guys have read the series by Nikolai. It's not by Nikolai. About the name of the Antichrist in that series was called Nikolai Carpathia. It was the Left Behind series. It's like 12 or 15 books. I think they ended up making a movie out of it too. But I read it when I was in prison, and it was an entertaining, but obviously it's fiction based on all that stuff, the Antichrist and the what they call the rapture and all that stuff. But man, that was an interesting book. Like, it was a cool read, you know what I mean? And the Antichrist in that book was named Nikolai Carpathia. It was supposed to be 7 years of peace or la madre, and then 7 years of something else. And they blast him, and he lives through it. And like the whole off of the scriptures. That was a good series. If you're into that stuff, even if you're not, I mean, it was a good series. It was entertaining for sure. Rojo said 480. Burqueño said, "That's the thing, though. Whoever doesn't agree with this world leader gets the concentration camp. So not everybody has to agree. They just have to listen." Man,
All right, babe.
yeah.
I'm gonna get off. I know me and you were gonna talk afterwards, but we're
Yeah.
not. I'm gonna just call you in the morning, okay?
You sure, baby?
Yeah,
You gonna lay down?
yeah. I got a really bad headache now.
All right, do your thing. I love you. We'll
So
do
I
that
was
for sure,
trying
though.
to take some NyQuil, but the pills made me gag. So I'll probably just drink a Theraflu real quick. But I love you. Good night. I'll call you in the morning. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. Have a safe night. This weather is crazy. So you guys be safe out there.
Órale, mi amor.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
We'll do that tomorrow for sure.
Okay, bye.
Anybody else want to come in and be my co-host? Let me see what we had. Whoever does agree with this world, a lot of people would have to die before there's one absolute world leader, said AP. That's, yeah, for sure, because just based on the how divisive everything is, like, who would it end up being? That'd have to be some charismatic dude or woman, whichever way. Purqueño said, Rojo Peace. 480 said, everyone check out Rojo Room channel and subscribe. Thanks, y'all. Soldier said, Rojo, where you been, bro? Geronimo said, Purqueño, yes, that was a great interview. Rogan and Lazar and Corbell. Rojo said, Purqueño. Ransan said, reading the Bible speaks about a false Christ who will come and perform miracles. This will lead a lot of humanity into destruction with him. Project Bluebeam are performing signs in the skies. I'm going to look into that plot. I had never heard of the Project Bluebeam. I guess that's the contemporary like Project Blue Book, right? I'm about to check that out. I never heard of that. Jita said, you do not want a one world leader because that's the ultimate power, and power corrupts, and a leader will turn into a world dictator with us being the slaves. You're right about that, bro. Power does corrupt. Ryan sends at Hawaii Lasers. I'm going to read on that. Rojo said, Sergio, man, working every single day, bro. I'm around, though. Big motherfucker said, Rojo been laying low. Sergio said, I ain't seen you drop nothing or go live. Geronimo said, Jovan, get better, hermana. Israel Sanchez said, there are two. One will be making a way for the Antichrist as John the Baptist did. Sergio said, thanks to last night's live, Rascal starting his own brand of peanut butter. Homies smoother than smooth, creamy peanut butter. Hey, Rojo, did you see yesterday's live, bro? It's long as fuck, so to get to it would be a minute, but it was a good live, honestly, but there was some fucking hilarious parts. Pinche Rascal. AP said, Giovanna, just drink some Sprite and rub Vaporu on your chest. You know the drill. Hey, who remembers Mertiolate? I don't know why that came to me, but you ever had a dope sack underneath your pillow in prison before? Cricket said 480. No, that wasn't a good hiding spot, bro. Ransan said Saul Lopez in Lubbock, Maine. Dude was cussing and bussing. He killed it. Good night. Just subbed. I'll keep looking out for your content. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Good night, homeboy. Have a good night for real. Purqueño said, Cricket, you're right. Take Robin Williams and Jim Carrey, for instance. Both funny, but both have had major issues. Yeah. Yeah, all of them, bro. When you hear a lot of their stories, they had fucked up upbringings, bro. For real. And honestly, it's almost like, now I'm not gonna, you can't, I'm not trying to say it's the same thing, but those of us that have been to prison, think about it, bro. A lot of us use humor. You know what I mean? People just clowning all day, like humor, I think is something that those of us that grew up in broken homes and had bad upbringings, whatever traumas that we've had, I think that humor is used to like mask that, I guess, as you're growing up, like to counter the underlying feelings, maybe. I mean, I'm no psychologist, but I just remember like in the pinta, everybody's the clown, and even in school, I remember like teachers would say about me, and I've heard it about others that have, in the same type of situation, that we were always the class clown in school that wanted the attention, that would joke and make all the noise and talk in class, all that stuff. I wonder if there's some kind of connection like that. I mean, I think there is. Israel said, let me know what I can do to help you guys do the good to the less fortunate. For sure, bro. G-Thought said elements 480 make you fly anti-gravity very high. Bob Lazar. Sergio said 480, what's up? AP said, nah, but feel better, Giovanna. That storm today maybe got you. Sergio said, G-Thought, what's the word, bro? Hope it's just some allergies, said AP. Yeah. Her throat started hurting earlier and she just doesn't. Now the headache is kicking in. Sergio said, big motherfucker, I send mines, bro. Cheetah said, no, it's element 420. Anti-gravity makes you fly high. Is that what it was? Oh. Wait, 420. I didn't catch it at first. Big motherfucker said, Sergio, back at you, brother. Rojo says, Sergio, I need about 1,000 watch time hours to get monetized. I go live, but I'm not going to put out content and YouTube benefits solely. I've already made YouTube over 100,000 and I'm not giving no free stuff. Yeah. Why do you still need 1,000 watch hours, bro? To go live? To get monetized? Did you remove a lot of videos or something? I thought your Hollywood already was. Huh. RL says, Senor Rojo, what's up, homie? I send mines. Pequeño said, no, I believe Lazar. Too much detail, plus he talks about things that were around back then that weren't shown to the public until recently. Hand scanners, etc. Hand scanner? What do you mean hand scanners, bro? Like a scanner of a hand or just a handheld scanner? Cheetah said Lazar gives a gives a fuck about the aliens. He was more interested in the alien technology. Yeah. For real. Yeah. Good night, Jovan. Get well, said Porqueño. Good night. Get well soon, said RL. R. Lopez said, hope you're okay, white picket fence. Get some rest. Your health is above all. Remember that. Israel said, we will never be conquered, but we will self-destruct on our own. Yeah. And then be conquered. Rojo said, I'll jump on with you for a minute, bro. You want to? Got you. Hold on. There it is. RL said, Rojo. Cricket. No, Maruca said, thank you. Be safe for real, guys. Night. Good night, baby girl. RL said, yes, sir. White fence, take care, said big motherfucker. Rojo been on lives with the lovely Brenda Love and Dove, said 480. G-Thought said, we have reached 8 billion souls and resources are more and more limited. So, yes, war is inevitable. Israel said, Cricket, I know I can blow your understanding, but it can't be done this way. I'm writing and the conversation changes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is this platform. This is just for quick. You know what I mean? Spencer. Serge. Israel said he will more than likely be homosexual. You think? Chita said, who homo? Rojo said, yes. $100,000? Holy shit, said Sergio. What was $100,000? Did I miss something? Oh, what Rojo made for YouTube? 40 said, good night, Miss Cricket. Hope you feel better tomorrow morning. Big motherfucker said, chingao, that's a lot of money, Rojo. Burkina said, the other motherfucker? Oh, said Lazar talked about a machine that measures the bone in the hands for identification purposes. Pictures of that machine just surfaced on the net a few years ago. Yeah, I remember that. That was the to get into wherever he was going, right? And it would check the density and stuff of the bones. Yeah, it's a trip. Cheetah said nobody's hand, fingers, bones are the same, making the hand an ID code. There for hand ID. He just said, what was a good hiding spot, Cricket? Please elaborate. Stay away. In the peanut butter, bro. Cricket said the link didn't show up on the chat, Cricket. It didn't? Yeah, did I see it over here? I'm gonna put it again though, just in case. But I thought it. I see it on my YouTube one. I just put it again. A ver. Sergio said Israel. LOL. AP said YouTube is rich off. Bet them dudes that sold it to Google regret it now. Yeah. There he is. So everybody, let's do a drum roll and let's do a bringing in a celebrity. Let's do this. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, homie? How you doing, brother?
Aquí nomás, kicking back, bro.
That's right. So, hey, see, when I was on ACP, I started the Rojo Room. The original Rojo Room got monetized a long time ago. But when I tried to switch up some of the way they pay you, because it was still connected to a convict's perspective, it was problematic.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it all by myself. I needed someone else's help to do it. You know how that goes. Some people have more interest in doing things than others. We'll just leave it like that.
Yeah.
So I made a whole new Rojo Room. I only got like 2,000 people on it. You know what I'm saying? So I still need like 1,000 hours. You know, that's it. You know, it's nothing. I could drop one video and do maybe 2 lives, but man, I work 7 days a week, you know, so finding time has been, you know, a challenge.
So I've been like tripping out on all this stuff on the computer, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you some links to check out, and it's crazy, bro. Like it's a good way to manage your time. It's a trip. I'll show you. I'll send it. I'll send you the stuff, and you can kind of check it out. And I downloaded a bunch of it, man, and it fucking one of them just real fast, just so you know, like you can you start. It's a website and it's free. No, it gives you 10 free, and then you have to. It's like $20 a month if you wanted to, but you can send your videos from YouTube to any other platform simultaneously.
Right.
So that it can go to TikTok, to Facebook, to Instagram. If you want to make them shorts, you know, for those two. If you want, send the whole, like last night's video, I sent it to Facebook and I didn't have to like download it, re-upload it. It just sent it right there. It was a trip. There's just all kinds of little things like that to like manage the tiempo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
I got a Rumble too, man. I just haven't pursued it. You know, I set up the account and stuff, you know, 6 months ago, bro. I just never dropped nothing. I probably, when I finally get this little 1,000 hours, you know, I'll probably be shooting them both to there. And you know, with the Rumble, man, I got 500 videos from a convict's perspective on my hard drive. I got, you know, a couple hundred from the Rojo Room, you know. So I have new content, or excuse me, old content that I could reblast and just get those hours real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know their stipulations for their hours over there, man, but a lot of their platform has grown substantially. You know, when I first was messing with it 6 months ago, it had only like 20% of the people it does now overall. You know, YouTube hasn't been paying, you know, whereas, you know, usually on the RPM, you know, you get $10 per 1,000 roughly on average throughout the year. You know, it goes all the way up to 20 and all the way down to like 3. Yeah. But man, for like the last 5-6 months, everybody said it's only been at like $4 or $5. And you know, that's people that get a lot of views. You know, Gunner and all them cats, they, you know, they got the subscribers and they get the views. And YouTube's just not doing it no more for some reason.
That, and I think also they're like canceling a lot of people, right? They're like, not like if you cuss too much now, or you talk about politics. Like there's so many stipulations that are making people want to go to these other platforms that let them speak more freely.
That's why I always take down my lives. You know, when I do lives, you know, sometimes I might play music. Got to take it down as soon as you're finished. And you remember how our lives were, man. We had them crazy ones for a long time, and you can't leave that up, man, because all the people that troll and all that, man, they can't wait to go report you to try to get you shut down. So I zap them right away. And on my content, you know, my regular content, my positive stuff, man, I don't cuss or talk no bullshit or none of that. You know, I just keep it like it's supposed to be. So I don't worry about that, man. But, you know, you only got a certain amount of cuss words and they don't tell you how many. So you got to you got to use them wisely nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, that's the that's one of my issues. I cuss a lot for whatever reason. It comes out like that, and they haven't made a big deal of it yet. But you know, I'm waiting. I'm sure they will eventually. I don't know why I do it. I notice it, and then I'm like, fuck, like you know, like there. But you know, it just it's just part of the conversation. But
the unnecessary ones are the ones that are going to get you. You're not even going to be trying to iterate something real, you know, strongly. Yeah. It's just going to be one of those, and you know, fucking, and that's the one that's going to get you.
Yeah, it's not even a passionate discussion. It's just in passing.
I even stopped really engaging with the trolls, man, because I used to tell them, you know, weird stuff about, you know what I used to say. Yeah. I don't go there no more. I just block them, bro. It's not even worth it.
That's what I do now too. Like as soon as they come in, I'll usually, usually the moderators will just get rid of the bullshit. You know, one of the things that I like to do is I don't mind engaging if somebody has something to say. Even if it's negative about me, if they say it in a way where it's where we can have a discussion. If they just come in, a lot of the things that people been doing, whoever these trolls are lately, they'll come in and like for whatever reason they think it gets under my skin or something, and they'll be like, "Hey, didn't Flacco put you on to doing not the nonprofit? You know, to try to make it seem like it was his idea type shit." And if that's gonna upset me somehow. And it's just like, it's childish stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I just block that. But if someone actually comes in and wants to talk about my dropout status or something like that, and they're not just disrespecting crazily, I'll discuss it with them for sure. You know what I mean?
But what I find the most interesting about that is, you know, when people question things about stuff of that nature, it's like your opinion without even never have been there is kind of weird to me. You know, I'll entertain you, you know, if I feel like the question's sincere. Yeah. But like, if you haven't been, you know, it's one thing to be a street level gang member, you know, lower level gang member, whatnot, but you know, it's real different, man. And people just don't. A lot of people wouldn't understand. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of the things. I mean, I that was exactly the sentiment I talked last night's live. I actually, in not those words, but said the same thing. I'm like, for number one, I don't understand how individuals that are not involved in that life, they're on the street and they're living normal lives, would not want to see somebody that was negative and was hurting people doing well and no longer doing that. Yeah. Number one. Number two, unless you've been in that position where you've dealt with the stresses of it, you don't know why, you know what I mean? Like walking away is like almost it's like human nature at the end of the day. Like you wake up every day not knowing if you're gonna kill or die or pick up a life sentence or your door's gonna get kicked in or you know, just depending on where you're at or sitting in a cell for years at a time. Like people talk about being locked up, but there's only a small percentage that have actually done 23 hours a day for multiple years. And so you don't understand the stresses that has on the human mind and the, you know, all. So for anybody that hasn't even had any of, you did time and maybe in the county where they open the pot at 6 a.m. and you lock down at night and it's real cool to, you know, rap like Tupac, you know, you don't have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
There's no position you could ever get in a situation like that where, you know, you might potentially have to walk away.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole different ballgame, man. I know a lot of cats, man, the last questions, and I'll find out who they are. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you've never been to jail. Like anybody could, they got the whole dropout and active and good standing stuff so confused. Like, you know, the people who don't know, you know.
Yeah.
It's like there's a huge difference, man. It's not even comparable, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a trip. And then we're talking. I know. I don't know if we'll be here all night, but like me and Rascal were talking yesterday. I was I don't know if you saw the little homie Conejo's video where he's watching you guys interview Sundance,
Sundown, yeah.
Sundown, and they're talking about the sexual deviantness of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And while he's watching it, I don't think he's being disrespectful. He's just like, he's almost questioning, could that really be true, or is Sundown just making shit up? You know what I mean?
Nah, that stuff was that in California. Like, there's only a few states that's no longer a part of it, and it's the states where Latinos are dominant. It's the Southwest and the West.
Yeah.
All them down south states and them East Coast states, they still play that weird stuff over in them prisons. You know what I mean?
Real.
But California was no exception.
Arizona too.
All the way up until about 77, 78. You know what I mean? And that applied to the Latinos as well. Not as much as the other groups, but hey, who's keeping track? You know what I'm saying?
And I would say farther into that. I mean, so as far as taking advantage, right? Turning people out.
Yeah.
I would say maybe late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
But as far as Chirolines and Vatos messing with them, that went all the way into the 90s, bro.
Oh man, hey, there's still some OGs doing weird stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You can't monitor somebody 24 hours a day,
No.
And some people, it gets to the point where nobody's going to even tell them nothing because that could cost them their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think
I liked because the little homie, like he really was surprised about it, and I was like, no, that's the. You know what I like, Conejo? I like the way I think he's a respectful dude. You know what I mean? He's a real good kid. And when he was watching that, like, I could tell he had never heard some of those stories and all of that. And that's what, like, it's like, no, yes, all them dudes that everybody looks up to as carnales and all this stuff, trust me, they were involved in all that shit. You know what I mean? And it's not until they were locked down where they implemented the rules on everybody else and said you can't do it.
They were hating.
Once they couldn't do it anymore, that was the end of that. But freaking.
I don't know. I think if you're involved in one of those type of groups, there's that's not a good reflection anyway. So
for sure, and exactly, but. It was accepted and it was prevalent in those days, and it's crazy, and that's what I mean. Like, it's people think these dudes are some kind of, they have high moral standards and integrity and shit. And trust me, that's not the only time that came into play is when they had to be, because now they're locked down and they can't do any of that stuff. Sergio said, your favorite. I said one of my last night. I said, trust me, your favorite carnal fucked a man. So, but that's that. And back in the, I don't know what this other cricket. Why are you hating on Conejo? These people just make shit up. Huh? It's like they're not watching the same thing we're watching. But we were talking about that last night. It was I think it's eye opening to these youngsters. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'll open their eyes to what they're looking up to. If they,
man, it still happens in California, man. It's just extremely rare, and you're nobody's gonna come and bust you upside the head and just take your cachetes. You know what I'm saying? It's it's gonna be a consensual thing amongst the other groups. Like, if we catch you, or the gentleman from down south catch you, your career's over. You know what I mean? But it's still going down, bro. It's just not it's just few and far between, man.
Yeah.
They're all them guys usually go to special places. They have places for people like that,
Yeah, it's changed, obviously. I mean, it's a lot, and you can tell because of the youngsters don't know it. Like, I'm telling you, did you see that video?
No.
I watch him here. I like his. I just think the dude's real respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like he clowns, he jokes, he whatever. But he's.
Are you talking
like,
about is he the Northern Rider cat?
Simon.
Okay, yeah, no, he's cool, bro.
Yeah, and I just like the way his get down. Like he's real. Like, to me, he always seems like he's not trying to hurt feelings, but he just says it how it is or whatever.
Yeah.
And when he was talking about that, and he was listening to that video and how homie was saying that shit, he was just like, I don't know if that could be right, because he mentioned, I guess, crackers, and he was like, man, he's talking about and he said the word legends and all that, and people that you would never believe this to be the case and all that, and it's like, I mean,
I can't speak for any individuals. Like I can't confirm or deny anything that. But there's people in that age group with them, they were down pre 80s. They've seen some stuff that they didn't want to see, or maybe they wanted to see it. I don't know. Sundown seemed real excited to talk about it, but that was kind of weird. But hey,
they don't usually.
It was a different era, man. If that's what they did back then, hey, I'm glad that shit was. I'm glad I didn't go to the pen until the early 90s.
You don't usually see that, bro. Oh man, it's funny.
Man, I guess it was the cool thing to do back then, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But how you been, bro? Everything else doing good?
Man, just working, man. I just barely got home 30 minutes ago.
Did you? I'm still at work.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I'm right here right now.
That's all I ever do now is work or sleep.
Yeah, I got to reach out to you. We got to do some of the things I talked to you about.
I'm ready, boy.
Yeah, me too, brother. I've been waiting on some of the content stuff, and I've been trying to do some of the stuff, this other stuff that I was just talking to you about, some of the other jale that I'm kind of looking up.
Right.
All kinds of little things, just funny, but yeah. Other than that, just been doing this, man. Just coming on, chopping it up with the people that mostly all the ones that have been here from the beginning. Just keep bullshit. We bullshit. It's fun.
Yeah, I noticed all the people in the chat are pretty cool, man.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you get these idiots that come in and just say things just to say them.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit. Teach their own. If that makes them feel like they got off and they got
Yeah. What's your plans, brother, with moving forward? Like with Rojo Room, you're gonna start bringing it back to the way you were doing it?
Yeah, man, I'll get these little hours, bro. I'll probably drop a couple videos in the next week, get the hours real quick, and I'm not gonna be on it every day like I used to be, because I got too many other obligations that have priority. But I'll get on there as often as possible. I don't mind going live. Like to me, going live isn't so much like work. To me, content's like work, man, because I find it hard to just sit there and talk to a camera. You know what I mean? Like I can thrive off the interactions like me and you talking back and forth and reading comments, but just doing content to me is, man, I'm not going to be doing it every day, man.
Yeah. I'm not good at that either. I like this better.
Me
That's
too.
why I like also, when people don't agree with me coming in and yeah, brother. We're not gonna. We're not gonna. I can't sit there and do the, cutting videos, and I mean, it's cool, but it takes a lot of time, bro.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of time to do, and then I'm not very good at, telling war stories and all that. Because I always struggle with myself on how to do that.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's tough. I don't want to ever send the wrong message or.
Yeah, people have a way of misconstruing everything, so you got to choose your words carefully,
Yeah.
And it's like I look at my watch, I'm like, man, do I got time to be doing all that? I'd rather just have a free flowing conversation. Like all the videos I've ever done, I've never edited one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I press record, and it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the same for content or live.
And usually in the chat, people have good questions, and you can have good conversations just based on that. You know what I mean? The back and forth.
For sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I don't know. That's so you're not gonna do like the type of videos you was doing before, or you are?
No, I will, man. But it has to be something that you know I find interesting, not just because I feel obligated to put something out. It's going to be more like I want to. You know, instead of feeling obligated that I have to put out a piece of content this day, if there's not nothing that I feel is deserving of some time,
yeah,
we just won't have content that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, before when I first started ACP, I wasn't working. You know what I mean? Man, now I got 2 jobs that occupy 60 hours a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you got all the time in the world, it's not that hard to
exactly.
do it.
You know, plus I commute an hour each way. You know what I'm saying? So
really,
yeah, man, I'll go live. I have a good time going live. It's fun, but content, it's not fun. It's never been fun for me. I've never liked doing it.
Do the lives while you're driving.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good trip. Yeah, I just been doing it like this, and I keep trying to hold my tongue whenever I can, because everybody misconstrues shit, bro. Like, you can't say nothing without people putting words in your mouth or thoughts in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, at the end of the day, though, do I really care? Nah, I don't.
Well, I don't either. It's just I just think it messes up the conversation. You know what I mean? Like, you're having when it's a serious discussion and you got some, you know, like a little chihuahua on the sidelines. It's like, damn, man. Like, just like, right, you know, someone just talking shit while you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
I'll lose my train of thought, and you know what I mean? Shit like that happens, and I just don't understand it, bro. Like, we're grown men. Or maybe not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who it is, but some of them are pretty ridiculous with it.
I like the ones that like, man, I'm gonna beat you up, bro. I like those ones, bro. Those ones are my favorite. Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go hide then, just for you.
Yeah. I don't know. Things definitely changed.
Yeah, I've had way less trolls, fucking the last year than when I first started, though.
Have you really?
Oh yeah, I've had to block 1,000 people to get there. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I mean they keep coming too, man. There's one dude, bro. He'll make like, man, 8, 10, 12 new emails every time I'm on live. I'll block one. He'll be right back. You big-headed this. And you, like, bro, you ain't got nothing else to do with your time on me? Like,
making them over.
And he's over there, like, telling his highness, look, I'm talking shit to Rojo. Look, babe. Like, dude, you're weird, Holmes.
Yeah.
Don't watch. Shit.
I could see how people would get, like, sometimes just so to the point where they're responding. But I found, like, if you don't, they usually will disappear. I mean, I'm sure there's some that are really
dedicated.
Yeah, with the shit.
Dedicated.
But usually I see that, I mean, if you don't even respond, you don't engage, it's like they lose interest because you ain't giving them the satisfaction, I think.
Yeah, I can't call it, bro. They'll always be around.
Yeah, for sure. And that ain't just us, bro. I mean, any channel you watch, you'll see people, you know.
Bro, I've gone on people fishing, bro, and they're like, you should shove the rod up your ass. Like, goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, there's just some people that just...
on the Christian channels talking shit like, man, come on, man. Let's draw a line somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, what's it called? It's almost like back in the day when people would make the prank phone calls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they would call and talk shit with a different voice or whatever. It's crazy. Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna get to bed though, boy. I got to get
brother.
early, man. I appreciate you, man. Hey, give me a call tomorrow, man. We'll chop it up.
For real, I will. We gotta, yeah. I'll get at you.
All right, my man. Enjoy your night. I appreciate you guys in the chat as well. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, brother. All right, let me get to the comments that I missed. My bad. Real quick. Okay. YouTube is rich. I bet them dudes that sold it to Google regret it. Yeah. He means he used the peanut butter to better hide shit in his mad purse. Fucking Sergio, cortatela, güey. Art Lopez said the good hiding space was the... God, shit, I never did that, Charles. Burqueño said, damn, my shit is slow. Geronimo said, tada. Rojo, salute, said Burqueño. Gita said, Wes Watson has a fat prison wallet. It's cool. Fucking Gita, bro. Art Lopez, who's this vato? Puro pedo, homie. Big Muffin said, look, Rio, Rojo wearing a Carhartt beanie. Oh, is that what that was? Fuck. I should have read that before this so I could see it. Damn. Burkini said, G-Thoughts, that's where he hides his millions. Where's what? You guys got to start. Get me canceled. You always have good content, Rojo said Geronimo. I like Rojo's point of view a lot of times. Like, you know, he would actually delve deep into whatever topic he was speaking on. Big Motherfucker said, Rojo, long time no see. Yes, sir. Burqueño said, seems YouTube is done with a lot of genres, the Latino, Hispanic, Mexicano, prison genre, etc. being one of them. Yeah, could be. I don't see the difference, but it's because I was never doing anything. You know what I mean? I didn't make fatty or nothing, then it disappeared. So, you know, I guess I'm one of the unlucky ones always. Israel said, if there was ever life as aliens, then why do they keep choosing to pick up or kidnap the dumbest trash and experimenting on idiots if aliens be so intelligent? Sergio said, Burqueño, yeah, I noticed that too. 40 said, Cricket need to make Señor Rojo a monitor. A wrench. I did, bro. Art Lopez, shit, I love seeing old people I sold pierdas to doing better than me. Shit's a good feeling. Yeah, like they've gotten over that life and gotten better, you mean? Yeah, for sure. Burkina said, yeah, I did a lot of juvenile time, a little bit of adult time, but I can't fathom being locked up for decades. I'm glad I didn't have to go that route. I got a few years taste and said, chale. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I guess that's just one of the things that I see when people like question individuals for changing their life and all that. It's like, I don't understand why anybody would. Now, active people, we're talking about different. It's a different story, but other individuals that are just part of whatever, it just seems like you would want those individuals to have gone positive, like, right? Or you know, not positive, but just not negative, just moved on with their lives, not hurting people, not hurting their families, not being part of all of that nonsense. It's crazy. Sergio did the quote of the year, said AP. Burqueño said, shit, big motherfuckers laughing. Your Heart Life said, good night, Phoenix fans. Arizona, take care, Rojo. Have a good night, Muffins and Sergio. Burqueño said, Tony, peace. Sergio said, LOL. Heart Life said, Burqueño, Sergio. AP said, good night, everyone. Gonna crash out. Orale, Tony. Big motherfucker said, AP, peace. The other motherfucker, AP, good night, bro, said Burqueño. Heart Life said, what are you saying? Good night, AP, Heart Life? Or Burqueño? Big motherfucker or what? Living an arrogant and ignorant life is a prison from hell, if you ask me. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Big motherfucker said, beat 2-3, fool. Ben Cuevas, what's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? He said, Hubo Cricket Rojo and the rest of the Chronicleros familia tapping in from the Finiquera. Hubo. Israel said, I'm out. May God continue blessing you and your wife and familia. Rato, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Big Mufasa Rojo be having road rage issues. Does he? I've never seen that. Sergio said, órale, Ben. Ben said, órale, Sergio. Pequeños said, ankle biters. Vince Garcia said, watch out, Wes Watson and Andrew Tate's out there. I like Andrew Tate, bro. I like that dude. Indubitably say, hey, what's up, Cricket? What's up, bro? How you doing? Elmo Chapo said, Jay Cordova said, good morning, Cricket. What's up, brother? Good morning, bro. How you doing? Eddie said, later, Rojo. Rojo said, Timo, I'll say it straight from my face. You're, Tiny Merced said, first time here, was told on ACP Patreon. This was a positive channel. Salute to the chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, Tiny. We try. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. It's hard now, bro. I'm trying to figure out what positive channel means, and because people seem to misinterpret that as something. What this channel is what I want is kids to know the truth about that lifestyle. I want them to know the truth about the people that are looked up to in that world, only so that they don't follow those same footsteps. I think that a lot of us growing up that looked up to them were ignorant to the truth of what it was. We believed it to be, all the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? A family, carnalismo, amor, a cause, something, the raza, all this stuff. And unfortunately, once you're a part of it, you start to see the truth about it, the backstabbing and all the things that go on in that world. One of the biggest things is, how individuals, the victims of most of these clicas, are their own. You usually don't kill your own brother for a lot of the reasons that these vatos kill their carnales for. And I was, I'm guilty of the same. And so that's what I think I mean when I say I try to be positive. I obviously I don't engage in the YouTube drama and all that. I just don't want to. I don't have time for it. I think it leads to other things that are unnecessary. But I do have an opinion on many things, and I want to be able to voice it without people saying, well, I thought you were supposed to be positive, and I thought you're supposed to. But being positive doesn't mean not calling out bullshit. And that's what I do as far as all that's concerned. And that's what I'm going to do here when I'm asked about something. If I have an opinion, that's what if I just sat here and stared at the screen, then what's the point of having this? I'm here to voice my opinion. Maybe that's an arrogant thing to do, but that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I just feel that a lot of the, and I'm not speaking on any specifically now. I'm talking about the lifestyle in general. All of us. We spoke on the carnales as we grew up. We heard about how they were, these larger than life individuals that sacrificed so much to be who they were, and were there, part of this cause, and did all this stuff, and it's all a lie, bro. It's all a lie. For the most part, it was always, it started as a dope game and a want game, I guess you can put it. Like, they wanted to be the ones that had what others didn't have in prison. And so that's what they did. once they got locked down, then it was, different story. You come up with other ideas and you do things that, make you look good, and you implement rules that you can't break because you're locked down anyway. But if you look at the history of it, I mean, there was never any kind of integrity or, moral high ground with these vatos. And to use the propaganda and tell these kids that there makes them believe that they can one day be that as well. You know what I mean? They can aspire to be one of these individuals that others look up to. And although that may be the case, you'll be looked up to, is what I mean. It's short-lived for the most part, because in the end, they'll probably take you out. You know what I mean? It's become smaller and smaller things that get you put on that lista now, the consequences, right? Arizona is no different than California. The majority of the yardas now are dropout, PC yards, whatever they want to be called, SNY. And it's not because these dudes are no good. That's not the case at all. And if anybody believes that that's the case, you're blind to the truth. How can the majority of these individuals just be bad, not good pieces of shit, or whatever the word is that people want to use? That's not the case. The case is these vatos want a bunch of robots to do what they want them to do, and if they don't, they throw them to the wolves. You don't do that to the raza that you love. You don't do that to your people, to the cause, to the individuals that have supported you. And to see the majority of these yardas have become what they have become proves that point, that these dudes are not what they have been entrusted with. They have not taken care of it, I guess you can say. And I get it. People come in and they'll say, you're a fucking dropout, you're a piece of shit, to those of us that are. And my response is, yeah, I left it. I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to be a part of that anymore. I didn't want to end up dead. I didn't want my ruca to end up dead. I didn't want to end all of the above. But if someone gets on here and they feel so strongly, by all means, handle your business. You don't have to be on YouTube. You don't have to prove nothing to me. I'm a piece of shit. So anyway, brother, I appreciate you coming in, and I'm glad that I appreciate it. But I wanted to explain what I mean by that, because I think that there's a misunderstanding that people believe that because I preach positivity, I'm not gonna give an opinion that may counter somebody else, or I'm not gonna debate my side of something, and that's not the case. If I see something that I think is wrong, I'm gonna call it out. Just like I mean, that's the whole point of everything I do. I'm calling out that lifestyle. I'm calling out the carnales. I'm calling out the prison gangs. I'm calling out people that say that, for instance, yesterday's conversation, George Lopez is a sellout because he won't help other comedians. But these carnales are legends, even though they're killing the raza. I would say that the bigger sellouts would be them. They have the power to bring up a whole generation of kids and not hand them that pico and let them throw their lives away. And they don't do that, So, Ben said, I got a lot of rain this evening now. Flagstaff, Sholo, and North Arizona are going to get hammered with snow. They closed the schools up north. Yeah, Geronimo was just saying it, bro. He said he's out there by Winslow, bro. He said it's all shut down. The I-40 and the I-17 are shut down. It's all full of snow, brother. Maruka was telling me it rained real bad. She's not here tonight because, well, she was here earlier, but she felt real sick. Like she woke up, went to work, and then she started feeling real bad. I think the change in weather did something to her. Geronimo said, Ben Cuevas, heavy-ass snowstorm today. Tiny Mercedes said, you said you are real and care. I'm not into the gossip. I will support what you speak on. Gang member, 25 years, found God 3 years ago. Good shit right there, brother. Good shit. Absolutely. No, I hear you about gossip. I don't. YouTube's a strange place, bro. But I don't think that gossip is. We're just here talking. Everybody's doing their thing, and I appreciate that. If you heard that from Flaco, I appreciate him. I really do. You know, I don't have pleito with anybody. I have, I have certain feelings on certain things, and I stand by them. So just welcome, Tiny. 480 said back then it was cool to go to prison. You would get all the bad bitches from the neighborhood. Fucking 480. Still, vato. You ain't gonna get them bad bitches if you in prison, fool. You talking about them fools that was doing a year and came out and pretended like they just killed everybody on the yarda. Charles said, Tiny Merced, bienvenidos. Bienvenido. He said, the elite one, said 480. Vince said, I grew out of it because your boys die and the real ones are doing life. Yeah. It's just a fucked up existence, bro. It's a sad thing. Like I said, being torcido is hard, man. And to help, if you just sit there and listen to Pintos, you would think they had such a fucking great time. Everybody wants to, talk about, the spreads and the camaraderie. And of course there is that because, what the fuck? It's part of your life. There are going to be good times. And human nature is to, make the best of whatever you got. But I think the emphasis should be on the bad part of it so that these kids hear that shit. You know what I mean? If the kids know what they're walking into. Like, I went to prison at 17 years old, was transferred as an adult. At the time, I had a daughter. Last time I held her, she was 8 months old in the county jail. She's 26 now, and I've never, since she was 8 months old in the county, I never held her, touched, since then, and I haven't talked to her ever. And, I reached out, and it's just, I don't know what was told to her. I don't know any of the circumstances, but it's based on my own actions. It's based on that life. And that's what that lifestyle brings. It brings loss, heartache, and a lot of sadness. And that's the truth of it. That's what needs to be emphasized. Most of them hardcore vatos that are doing time and that people look up to have had those, nights where they've laid in their bunk reminiscing and I'm sure a tear touched their eye, and most people don't want to believe it, but they're human like everybody else, bro. There's no robots in that shit. And so to believe otherwise is naive, it's crazy. But if they were to see somebody else with tears in their eyes, they would take them out. That's the hypocrisy of that world. Tiny, good for you, brother, said Burqueño. Yep. 480 said if you were bald and slung back, you would get all the hoes. 480, córdatela, güey. Yeah. Stay away. Not if you went in at 17 and got out at 40, bro. Or 50 or 60. Vicky's Town 13 said quit spreading poison. Okay, bro. Have a good night. R. Lopez said, I never understood that part. Only few times I ever heard of a legend putting in work on somebody other than Raza. Yeah. The victims, for the most part, are exactly them. R. Lopez said, I said, the big motherfucker said, true, but George Lopez still ugly as fuck. Más feo que una patada en los huevos con botas picudas. Fucking big motherfucker, you crazy, bro. Burqueño said, I'm telling you guys that the nariz, bro, the papa knows. 480 said, back then the carnales would say if you're doing under 2 years, you couldn't get tatted up, period. Tiny said, Flaco said you were the most real out of the genre. He also said Rojo and Boxer were good channels. I know Flaco through fellowship. He used to talk to kids at a mental hospital I worked at. Have a good night. My work shift starts. Have a good night too, brother. Do good work, bro. Working at a mental hospital, huh? That's feeding me, bro. You have a good night, brother. Appreciate you coming in. Purqueño said, imagine telling kids not to join gangs, calling that poison. Yeah, that's just trolling, bro. You know what I mean? That's just people that hate, and it's fine. If homie really wanted to have a conversation, we could. But he doesn't. He just wants to come in and troll with that dumb shit. So that's the way the world is sometimes in this genre. That's exactly what we were talking about. You know what I mean? Está loco el pedo. But anyway, so we're already 2 hours in, and I was only supposed to do like an hour and a half. I didn't want to do long because I knew Maruca wasn't feeling well, so that's why we went a little further. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tonight. I know it wasn't as lively as last night, but I appreciate Rojo coming in and bullshitting with us a little bit. I hate that the chat turns into what it does. I wish it wouldn't, and that's the whole point of this. But let me see where we at. Tiny Peace said Burqueño 40 said, yeah, fool. If I go in at 17 and get out when you're 40, you would still get the ladies because you would be preserved and look hella young. Well, I do look 23, fool. Burqueño said, all right, Cricket. I'll be 2-3. Good night, Jovan. Get well. Time to hit the snow. Oh, you driving tonight, bro? Be careful, eh? Be real careful and definitely thinking of you, homeboy. Billy B23 said, good night, everyone. Sergio said, have a good night, everyone. We are out of here. Everybody have a good night. Thank you. Buenas noches. A rato.